coined a new term called the taco trade. They're saying Trump always chickens out on your tariff threats, and that's why markets are higher this week. What's your response to that?
I kick out? Oh, I chicken out. I've never heard that. You mean because I reduced China from 145% that I set down to 100 and then down to another number? And I said you have to open up your whole country. And because I gave the European Union a 50% tax.
Look at her.
Tariff. And they called up and they said, please, let's meet right now. Please, let's meet right now. And I said, okay, I'll give you till July 9. I actually asked them, I said, what's the date? Because they weren't willing to meet. And after I did what I did, they said, we'll meet anytime you want. And we have an end date of July 9th. You call that chickening out? 6 months ago, this country was stone cold dead.
Donald Trump is mad. He is mad, mad, mad. Let's talk about it. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Tabitha Speaks Politics. I am your host, Tabitha. If you've come across this video and are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I would be happy to have you. We are trying to get to 500,000 subscribers. And if you are not anti-trans, if you are not racist, if you are not homophobic, if you are not misogynist, if you are not xenophobic, I welcome you. You'll have a good time over here. If you are any of those things, I want you to know this is not a safe space for you. I don't care how friendly I may seem. I don't care how much I come in laughing about all of the things that are going on. If you are any of those things, this is not a safe space for you. If I catch you popping off down in my comment section, I may come for you. On a good day, I would just block you. But yeah, we're trying to get to 500,000 subscribers. So go ahead and click that subscribe button because we talk all things politics over here by way of viral news stories. And this right here, my friends, is a viral news story. Here's the entire video.
Mr. President, Wall Street analysts have coined a new term called the taco trade. They're saying Trump always chickens out on your tariff threats, and that's why markets are higher this week. What's your response to that?
I kick out?
Chicken out.
Oh, I chicken out. I've never heard that. You mean because I reduced China from 145% that I set down to 100 and then down to another number? And I said you have to open up your whole country. And because I gave the European Union a 50% tax tariff, and they called up and they said, please, let's meet right now. Please, let's meet right now. And I said, okay, I'll give you till July 9. I actually asked them, I said, what's the date? Because they weren't willing to meet. And after I did what I did, they said, we'll meet anytime you want. And we have an end date of July 9th. You call that chickening out? 6 months ago, this country was stone cold dead. We had a dead country. We had a country people didn't think it was going to survive, and you ask a nasty question like that. It's called negotiation. And in many ways, I think we really helped China tremendously because, you know, they were having great difficulty because we were basically going cold turkey with China. We were doing no business because of the tariff, because it was so high. But I knew that. But don't ever say what you said. That's a nasty question. Go ahead. Mr. President, to me, that's the nastiest question.
Everybody is praising that journalist, that reporter who asked Donald Trump about the term taco. Now, this was a press event that took place in the Oval Office maybe a couple of days ago. It happened during Jeanine Pirro's swearing in ceremony. You saw her in the background. She's something, child, in Donald Trump's administration. I didn't even commit to memory what her position is in Donald Trump's administration, but she'll be based out there in Washington, D.C. But yes, this was a press event that took place at the Oval Office. And the journalist name who asked that question, Megan Casella, And she was asking him about this new Wall Street term that is being talked about out there on social media and in Wall Street. The phrase was coined by Financial Times columnist Robert Armstrong, and it refers to a pattern that investors have noticed. Markets dip after Trump threatens tariffs, but then bounce back when he backs off. And the term taco means Trump always chickens out. And Donald Trump is pissed off. He came back with that gibbery jabberish nonsense. He never really answered the question, which she asked, how does he feel about the term? But yeah, investors and critics alike are saying that this back and forth, which we have seen in the stock market, the back and forth with Donald Trump and his tariffs creates instability, especially in our global markets. Remember when he first started talking about tariffs, the market would fall. And it's been that way ever since. But we also know that Donald Trump has been using these different tactics to help him and his buddies make money by way of the stock market. And I believe these tariffs are being used for just that. In addition to, Donald Trump is using these tariffs to pad his own personal pockets. These countries are reaching out to him. First of all, we don't know what the deal is. He has yet to tell us what the deal is. What is it that he's looking to accomplish for the United States of America by way of these tariffs? What is he looking to accomplish? And then he comes back and talks about the deal they're negotiating. What are you negotiating? What is on the table? He has yet to tell Americans what is on the table. What is it that he wants from these other countries? I believe he's trying to strong arm these countries to pad his personal pockets. That is the reason why we have no idea what the deal is. Anyway, either way, that is she going to be she's still going to be a reporter reporting from the White House, because we know she pissed Donald Trump off, got underneath his skin with the term taco, and learning that this is what he is being called out there in them streets, them Wall Street streets. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Put it down below.